Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to another Genshin Impact reaction video. At the time of me recording right now, we are a couple hours away from the 2022 Video Game Awards. I'm sitting down right now to kind of clean up the last bit of content and things that I want to do both out of game and in game for Genshin Impact. We're going to be checking out the final 4 trailers of the new characters that have released for the Wanderer, his collected miscellany and demo, as well as Faruzan's demo and collected miscellany. Faruzan's demo actually came out last night. I'm sorry, Faruz's collected miscellany actually came out last night, so all of the videos are officially out, so I'm going to be watching these back to back. We're going to start with the Wanderer, and then we're going to move to Faruzan. Wanderer is officially out at the time of this recording. I have pulled for him. I have not shown my pulls because I did them off stream. That's actually going to be uploaded as a video probably after these videos get uploaded, so hopefully you guys enjoy the session. I pulled on my account and I pulled on Anthony's account. Anthony decided to redeem the free 5-star character that I offered him last year. He followed up and he was like, yeah, I'll take the Wanderer now. So I ended up pulling on his account and my account, so it's like a 2-in-1 pulling session video. So I hope you guys look forward to that when that comes out. I don't know anything else. I haven't done the Archon quest. I know that the lore regarding Scaramouche is going to focus on Tatarasuna. It's going to focus on Irminsul, potentially wiping him from the Irminsul records because he mentions that like Balladeer and Kabuki Mono will no longer exist. So I wonder if he's going to pull a Ruka Devada in that regard, like the world will also forget him. That's all I can assume before I like based on the 3.3 trailer and like influence with Dotori and whatnot. But anyways, we're gonna jump into, like I said, his character demo and his collected miscellany, so I hope you guys look forward to it. We already watched the teaser. I'm gonna upload that as a separate video. And yeah, so without further ado, character demo, Wanderer of Solitude, past and present. Hoyoverse. Also, there's like a grainy effect on this. Oh my god, it's a chonky burb. Hold on a second. Hold on. Give me 1 second. What? Okay. I guess it's just the quality of the video, like the grain effect. All right. He's wandering. He's living by his namesake. Oh, that looks like the same bird that A used, like that A has in her idol animation. And Yaimi. Is the bird supposed to represent Scaramouche? Because when I think about it, A is super gentle with the bird and she like lets it fly off. But then for Yai Miko, she lets her fox fucking eat it. So, like, I feel like A was just like, my child, go on and live free in the world. And then A was like, this fucking bastard, I need to kill him now. Oh my god, I just realized that, like, her Electro Fox eats the bird. And now it's back with, now it's with Scara. God, that's so fucking funny. Alright, so this is where some, like, hype jams are gonna be. Oh, and it's chilling. Okay.
Hey, you there.
Holy shit.
We heard there's an inn near here.
Wait, Fatui!
Show us the way.
They don't know him! How do they not?
Huh?
Wait, they don't recognize him as a harbinger?
Don't ask twice.
Sir?
Too big, strong for two. Asking me to be their chaperone. Is this some kind of joke?
Damn!
Think you're funny, do you?
Okay, I wonder if he actually like world forget me'd, because these Fatui grunts don't know who he is as a fucking harbinger, and he goes by Wanderer now.
Is this some kind of joke?
Think you're funny, do you?
Uh-huh.
You'll regret that.
Yeah, I think you'll regret it, my boy. You don't know who you're messing
Sure
with.
I will.
Oh! Holy shit! What a bomb! I love that.
The wind rises.
Okay, this is such a good song. This is Tatarasuna, maybe. Actually, yeah. I can hear it right there. It's so cool that he actually flies. Oh my god. Oh my god, dude.
You'll die 1,000 deaths for this.
Nah.
I look forward to that.
Dude, oh my god.
You won't be there to see it.
Bruh. They went too hard with this. Holy fuck. I feel so bad for these Fatui grunts. They have no idea who they're fucking with.
What a waste of space.
Bro, that shot goes so fucking hard. Look at this dude. It's actually not fair. This man is basically like a divine being a puppet. These guys have no idea who they're messing with. I wonder if let me think about that real quick. What I assume happened is that he removed himself, like his identity of the Balladeer, a member of the Fatui, from Irminsul, which means that nobody remembers him as the Balladeer, which is why these guys just see him as like a random dude in the world. The Traveler is not from the world, so he'll remember. But does that mean that he forgets? No, that wouldn't make sense, right? I think it would remove it from everyone else but the person in question. Nahida and Rukkhadevata were two different people. That's why Nahida forgot who she was. But I don't think it applies to the person. I hope he remembers who he still is. Obviously, I don't want any answers. I'm speculating until I actually do the quest. But like, if he remembers who they are, it makes a lot of sense because he was like, damn, the Fatui actually helped asking me for help. You guys were really fucked up. I can't believe I ever joined your guys' ragtag group in the first place. But yeah, that guy, dude, he fucked that one guy up. Jesus Christ. He absolutely bodied these guys.
Just as useless alive or dead.
Jesus. Hey, he left you alive.
You were looking for trouble.
You should join our ranks. You would make a great Fatui harbinger.
No one to blame but yourselves.
Imagine. Oh. Hey.
We're done here. Next time you're looking for directions, I suggest you find your own way.
I love his personality. He's so cocky and condescending. Like, he's not like evil. He's just like, bro, I'm gonna do things my way and I ain't changing for nobody. Fuck that shit. I love it. Wondering how things are gonna how things are gonna fare, because again, I mentioned a while ago, but I was like, I wonder how old Dotori is, because if Dotori had anything to do with the Tatarasuna incident, then that kind of means that Scaramouche was groomed into becoming a harbinger, and that might just change Scaramouche's perception on his own actions of the past. So I feel like he could be absolved, and that hatred and like that resentment for him as a character might shift to Dottore as a result of just manipulating him like during that time where he was pretty vulnerable before that third betrayal. But yeah, I really love his personality. I already pulled for him. Like I said, I've already used him. He is super fun to use. I'm running Iridescent and Glad with him because I'm trying to get good pieces from the new artifact domain. But that was great. Music was substantial. Music was so cool. Like this one transition right here. That effect right there. That beat drop, that shit's so good. You can hear like a little bit of chanting. Oh, I love, that's such a great shot to freeze on right there. This was a really good trailer. So he's just wandering the world now, just chilling, doing his own thing. And another thing that's, well, the thing that's a little messed up though, now that I think about it, is if everyone in the world forgot him, that means A doesn't know that she created him anymore, which means that the onus is on, the burden now is on him if he ever wants to interact, because if he remembers, like, if that interaction ever happens, it'll be on his terms instead of it being something that they're both aware of and they both exist in the world on, and whatever the case might be. So yeah, I think that would be cool if he interacts with her in the future, because it would be a cool way for them to interact and to see how she would treat him as a regular person. And then that would probably give, I don't know, man. I don't know if I'm assuming it affects Archons, but at the same time, I don't know how I feel about that they might never get an interaction, because that's something that I really hoped I'd get to see, especially since like they have the whole mother-daughter-sister dynamic, or mother-daughter-sister-son dynamic, technically speaking. There's hope for an interaction, but it won't be as meaningful from one side of it, because A won't remember him, but he will be able to at least be able to understand his mom from a perspective of like seeing what she's like uninfluenced by knowing who he is. You know what I mean? Just getting a genuine sense of her as a person, and seeing that she has changed over the years, and might, you know, that might awaken something in him to give his mom, he'll be able to treat her like a mom without her ever knowing that, like, his true identity, or maybe that could be revealed in the future. I don't know. I think there's still some interesting things they can do, but at the very least, he's not burdened by anybody in the world, because he's a complete stranger to everybody. He won't be chased down by the Fatui and hunted down. He won't feel burdened by like A if he ever decides to confront her or meet her or whatever the case might be. The only person that will know anything about him is us, because we're a witness to the world of Tevat. And so I don't know. I think that's just very interesting. And I hope they do something with that in the future. Collected miscellany is next, so we're gonna learn about his combat and his skills from Dainsleif. Collected miscellany, wanderer. Anyway the wind blows doesn't really matter to me. Hoyoverse, you guys are being so fucking cheeky. It's not even funny. They're like, okay, they were just like, all right, let's just throw subtlety out the window. My God. All right, let's start this. We get it.
There once was a palace, and in that palace was a puppet.
Wait, Alice again? Bro, you need to stop. I keep getting debated thinking that it's gonna be fucking Dane and then it's Alice. Wait, why is it Alice this time? I know that she's like, I wonder if she's a descender? Who knows?
There once was a palace, and in that
Also, is this the pavilion? Yeah, is this Shake Pavilion? I think that's what this place is called. And this is in Inazuma, I believe.
palace was a puppet, sound asleep. You know, I could just pretend
Oh, I like that. Like the little leaves. That reminds me of Kazuha.
You know, I could just pretend that I don't remember what happened after that, and then make up some boring story and get this over with.
Oh, Alice. When are you gonna show up?
Boring clearly isn't my style, nor is it the Wanderer's way of doing things. You could say his story is simple and straightforward, or horrendously complex, and both would be right. It all depends on the storyteller.
Are you sure it has to be me? Fine. Let's get this over with.
Wait. Does he meet Alice? That sounded like an interaction between them two. She was like, I'm gonna tell you the story of the Wanderer. And he's like, do we have to do this? Ugh, okay, whatever. Let's just get this over with. I have a world to explore. My God, breaking the fourth wall here.
If you happen to run into this Wanderer, don't let his menacing expression make you nervous. He's really not all that hard to get along with. You just need to keep your distance, that's all. Don't provoke him, and he won't kick up a storm. Simple, isn't it?
I love Alice's personality. I want to see her. I want her in the game so fucking bad.
He doesn't like to talk about it much, but the Wanderer has quite a lot of experience in forging weapons. So when the Wanderer ascends bows and catalysts, it doesn't cost him as much mora.
Like mother, like son, like sister, like son, like mother. She does the same thing kind of, but with swords and polearms.
The Wanderer's normal attack can combo up to
Windblade!
3 wind
God.
He enters the wind-favored state.
I fucking
In this
love
state,
his fighting
the
style.
Wanderer to remain airborne.
You know what I'm thinking about, actually? What if the reason Dainsleif isn't narrating is because Irminsul wiped Scaramouche from his knowledge, but because Alice is narrating, it's because she's a descender and not from this world, so the information of this world she retained. They might have just confirmed that she's a descender by doing this. They might have just confirmed that. Maybe. Because I'm thinking, like, the whole time I'm hearing her, I'm like, why is she narrating? Why isn't Dainsleif narrating? They always have a reason for it, right? Like, the first time, and think about it, now that we know about descenders, the first time Alice narrated was because Aloy, the 5th descender, showed up in Genshin, and then she narrated again with Dory because she has, like, a business relationship with her. But now she's doing it with Scaramouche for seemingly no reason. I'm gonna put a pin in this, and I'm gonna come back to it in the future, and if I'm right, you heard it here first.
When Kugo Fushonan and Kugo Tofukai deal damage to enemies.
I think right now I'm running Hydro and Cryo, so I'm running him with Rosaria and Xingqiu, and then Zhongli for a shield, because if this man gets light tapped in the air, he goes flying, so I need to make sure that he doesn't get hit while in the air. Also, I feel so bad for Geo. I feel so bad. It's like Geo's not even an element in the game anymore. Good stuff. Oh.
The world of Teyvat has its own rules.
I guess Alice made the freaking loading screen text too, I guess, you know? Of course Teyvat has its own rules. I see that every time I get a loading screen.
They aren't perfect, though. And in some cases, they are as delicate and fragile as the human heart.
Yeah.
That's why I've been tasked with the job I have now. A job which gives me certain special privileges.
The Hexen Circle, right? Doesn't she study and research Irminsul, which gives her special privileges of knowing shit she shouldn't know?
I'm someone who likes having the freedom to live their own life. But I don't mind this job. It gives me the chance to see this world and everything that lives in it from a lot of different perspectives.
Wow. How many of you guys think that she's designed after Alicia from Honkai? I feel like that might be what her design is, but like a little different. Maybe she looks like an older version of Klee. She knows everything about this world through probably a greater understanding of Irminsul than anybody else in the world.
People can find ways to forget, but they can't undo what they've done.
Exactly.
There's no escaping the past.
Exactly.
The Wanderer learned this the hard way.
Yeah.
But what about his future? Which way will the wind blow?
Doesn't really matter to him.
A lot of people crave the power to predict the future, but I doubt the Wanderer cares for that. With a past like his, he knows the only way is forward, whatever lies ahead. For better or for worse.
Exactly. And that's the beauty in him remembering things that other people forget. It doesn't absolve him of anything that he's done. He'll never like, it's not like they wiped his slate clean. They just made it so he's the only one that can carry the things that he's done and make the decision of what he's gonna do about it moving forward. And so like, in a way, I'm not too upset about anyone potentially forgetting about him if that in fact what happened. But like, at the same time, I hope the development that he has from those past experiences makes him a better person or leads him on a better course to be an interesting character in the future. I don't expect him to be like super friendly buddy with the Traveler either, especially since he knows all of the stuff that he's been through. But like, I do like how he's just very bratty and cocky with his mannerisms and how he carries himself. I like that. So yeah, I really enjoyed this. I think that it's great that Alice is narrating. I think that tells us a lot more than we actually think about the game and the lore and like aspects of Irminsul and Descenders. I really think that was a hint of why she's narrating as opposed to anybody else, if this in fact has anything to do with him being forgotten by the world. But yeah, this was a great trailer. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We're going to be wrapping up now, checking out Faruzon's and then jumping in game. So for everyone watching this on YouTube, thank you guys all so much for watching. Thank you as well to everyone in chat, for everyone who's been tuning in over the course of these streams that I've been doing for 3.3. But yeah, we're gonna jump into Faruzon next. As always, leave your thoughts in the comment section down below, and we will see you all in the next video. Take care.